Good evening, citizens. Welcome to a new XML news broadcast. We bring real information to you. Here are today's headlines. The parliamentary elections held on March 13 have left a significant impact on what could be a new scenario for the Colombian Congress. The Pacto Histórico party, led by leftist candidates, won the largest number of seats. The presidential referendum ended with Gustavo Petro, Fico Gutierrez, and Sergio Fajardo as winners, which paves the way for the next presidential race for the 2022 to 2026 term.
The weather bulletin reviews the different meteorological results that took place during the last week and the forecast for the next few days. The rainfall with torrential last Monday in the city of Tunja, breaking havoc on the infrastructure of the UPTC educational institution. Our reporter Giovanni López tells us more about this ongoing issue.
Good afternoon, dear spectators. In this section, we are going to talk about the heavy rains that have been happening here at the UPTC. Many trees have fallen, many people have suffered the consequences of these rains. As well, many materials, for example, the windows, have suffered a lot of damage. That is why we're thinking about interviewing some people in order to know their opinions, what they think, what can or cannot be predictable regarding the nature. That is why we are going to start, even if it is with students, professor, or whoever the person it is regarding this university, just the university, one of the places that in Tunja has suffered the most capable damage of this rain. Now we are with a student of the UPTC. Hello, what's your name?
My name is David, and yours?
Thank you. My name is Giovanni. I would like to know what you think about the previous events, or specifically about the rains we had here at the university.
I wasn't here when it happened, but I heard that it was a tremendous rain that even broke windows, the buildings, a tree. It was very curious because I'm just at that moment I was at my house and I went outside for a moment, and the streets were drowned. So I can't imagine what happened here.
Okay. Have you ever seen, heard, or experienced a situation like this?
Only when I was in Ritama, but here in Tunja, I don't remember that I have ever seen a rain like this.
Okay, and do you think that these events could be predictable in order to avoid damage?
I don't think so because the climate is changing that every time we can predict it at all. It's like predicting a earthquake, for example. We don't know how much damage it will cause.
Okay, thank you very much. Would you like to tell something to our spectators?
I really liked this opportunity to talk with you, and I'm very grateful to all the people that are hearing me. Thank you very much.
Thanks to you, David.
Thank you.
Elections for the new Colombian Congress were held on March 13 with more than 18 million voters. The seats for the Senate and the Chamber of Representatives are now under the leadership of the Pacto Histórico party, with 70% of the totality of the Congress, followed by the Conservative Party with 14%, and Alianza Verde and Centro Esperanza Coalition with 12% in the top 3 places. These numbers demonstrate a new trend within the Congress, as in the last elections, the leadership was taken by the Centro Democrático Party, which went from having 25% to 12% of the seats, which represents a change from the right wing to a left wing majority. Yet, these elections have been overshadowed by alleged frauds carried out during the voting day, since according to the Pacto Histórico party, several polling stations around the country didn't register any single vote in their favor. These allegations led to a new national counting, with almost 400,000 additional votes for the party led by the presidential candidate Gustavo Petro. Following these events, 3 more seats were added to this party, leaving out some candidates such as Miguel Polo Polo, supporter of the Centro Democrático Party. Okay, so we'll be informing you about the next events that arise with this ongoing news. Meanwhile, the presidential referendum left 3 winners for the presidential elections to be held in May. In the left wing, the big winner was Gustavo Petro, who is running for this position for the second time, and who obtained more than 2 million votes. Additionally, his electoral partner, Francia Marquez, received more than 700,000 votes, which sparks expectations about this social leader who has never been in a public service position before, but got almost 1 million votes. In the remaining referendums, the winners were Sergio Fajardo, who is putting faith in these elections for the second time, with more than 700,000 votes, and Fico Gutierrez, who received more than 2 million votes, and is now the right-wing candidate for this race for the presidency. So now I'll leave you with my partner Mónica, who will give you the weather report of the last few days.
Thank you, Xiomara. The last few days, the weather was something to talk about. We have really rainy days with hailstones all across the city. Also, warm and sunny mornings with cold and rainy afternoons. Now, the most accurate forecast of the Tunja city for today is cloudy sky. It will be present during the whole day. We expect to have cold air coming from north. So I recommend to go and get cozy and warm if you have to go outside. For tomorrow, we are expecting to have cloudy mornings with some sunshine going through. But for the afternoons, we will have some of these lighter rain showers, and it will be turning breezy all across the city. So be prepared and wear your raincoat. But for the next few days, we expect heavier bounce of rain. We will continue to deal with this that through the whole week, and even during the overnight hours. So when you wake up in the morning, the bulk of moisture will be out there. So now I will recommend to you, if you're planning to go outside and you don't care about the rain, just keep an umbrella with you. But if you don't like to go outside during rain, I recommend that you plan some inside activities to spend some time with family and friends, so we can keep everybody busy. Also, I recommend to you to wear your sunscreen, because even if it's cloudy and rainy outside, the UV light is still strong as usual.
That is all for today's broadcast. Thank you so much for watching us.
Remember, we bring real information to you.
Goodbye.